Hey guys, it's me Ben and welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to do a little progress update on some minifigures and on some stuff with the channel, but mainly on minifigure project I'm working on that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I've been working hard on this minifigure project. I've only got 4 done so far, but this has taken up quite a bit of my summer and I'm still working on others. There's other figures that I'm in the process of making, but I just wanted to show off my completed figures, just a little glimpse, and talk about what I'm doing for this project. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with Gwen. It was the first minifigure I made for this. So yeah, Gwen is. I really don't know who my favorite is here, but she's one of them. In my top 4. I don't know who's my favorite here, but really proud of how she looks. I'm doing Gwen and Miles without their masks on, just because I've made them as figures before, so I wanted these to look very different. And I thought it would be nice to make their faces because I never did that for the first movie. So yeah, really proud of how her hair looks. It's with like the first Black Widow hair. And it's sculpted on the side here, dry brushed brown. Really proud of the hair there. And the face, too, is just a Lego face that I thought looked a lot like Gwen. I think it's for, like, I'm not actually sure who it's for. I think it's for Hermione, but don't quote me on that. And she has a sculpted hood piece here. Really proud of. Yeah, her paint job was pretty simple, but this was the first figure I made for this. Literally, I think the day after I saw it, I saw the movie opening weekend, and really great movie. I know everybody's talked about this movie to death, but if you haven't seen it, I mean, I don't know how you haven't, but go see it because really highlight film of the year already. I guarantee it. But yeah, and I really like her shoes too. Hobie's shoes. Super proud of this figure. Yeah, and the next one I made after I made her was Scarlet Spider, who was the figure I was the most excited to make after seeing the movie, just because they did something really unique with his design in the movie. So I wanted to do that for the custom minifigure as well. So he just uses the blue and red. I painted in blue and red and did a lot of black detailing, which I'm super proud of. I've seen a lot of Scarlet Spiders online, either drawings or custom minifigures, and they're usually hit or miss just because it's really hard to replicate the black detailing on him. And I mean, most of the ones I've seen are really great, but it's really hard to replicate this, especially like whenever you're making a 3D object of it that's very different than the original version. But I'm really proud of the muscle detailing, the shading on his head especially, very proud of the head on this figure. I think looks really cool. He has a custom sculpted hood too. I probably should just be getting new hood pieces, but I've been enjoying sculpting them for both him and Gwen. And yeah, he has a lot of details that are 3D on him. So these, I don't know, these bands on his arms and the paper for the size for his sleeves, 3D. And this belt's a Batman belt with some Batman pockets on the sides too, because I wasn't really sure what these are. It was hard to get good pictures of him because I made him pretty soon after I saw the movie as well. So whenever it first came out, it was hard to get good pictures of him, but really like how this figure looks. So yeah, again, I don't. It's hard to say one of my favorites, especially whenever haven't completed the project yet, and there's so few of them. But I really love them all. But I really do love this figure, and super unique in my collection. So yeah, and if I'm just going in order by now, I guess I'll do the next figure I made, which was Spot, who took more time than any other figure I made. You wouldn't think so for a guy who's just black and white, and who it seems like there's been a million customs of and versions of online. But he took me a little while just because I made one Spot and I wasn't very proud of him at all, and so I made a new version of the Spot, and I was super proud of him now. And the main thing was the original version just had normal legs and normal arms, and I felt like something looked off about it until I saw some different versions, customs of him online that looked really great with like really lanky arms and legs, and I was like, if I did that, I think that would help him a lot better. And then I redid the spots as well to make them a little more splotchy. And I really, really love this figure now. Again, like one of my favorites I've made. And I've started doing detailing on the back. If you remember my older figures, I usually would not do back detailing, but I've been doing it for this project just because it's something I want to start doing now. But yeah, the Woody arms and the legs that I custom made longer. Look, these legs look kind of bad from the back because I had to custom make them. But I really like how this figure looks, and he's accurate height, but not like super tall. Because I like the idea of him using taller pieces, but he's not like insanely tall in the movie, so I felt like it was wrong to give him like Woody legs and arms. But I think it looks pretty good. And then of course gave him the bagel from the movie, if it will focus there. Bagel. Super proud of the bagel too. It was really fun to make that, and that's just like a random spot accessory. Most of them don't have accessories, but he's got two just because I thought he looked pretty cool with them. But yeah, Spot, super cool. And I will go probably more into depth with all of these figures whenever I make a final custom review. I don't really know what custom reviews look like on the channel right now, but if I do a final custom review, I will either go just way more into detail or something. So yeah, that's why I'm not really talking about every single aspect of making these characters. But yeah, the last one, most recent one, that also took a while, but not as long as Spot, was SpiderMan India. Puppeteer. I'm probably butchering his name, but sorry about that. But my favorite part of this character is the hair. Who I've seen a lot of different versions of ways people make his hair. But I really like this hairpiece. It's one of my favorite hairpieces Lego made. It's for like the Ghostbusters reboot for one of the girls from, I can't even remember her name, and I don't really want to. But I love this hairpiece so much, and I thought it worked perfect for him because it's like curly hair that goes over the side, and then cut off the side of it, sculpted this part, and really happy with the sculpt, really happy with how it looks. And the face paint job I'm very happy with, as well as the torso paint job. I wasn't really sure what details to do and what details to skip because he has a lot of like, I don't know, Spider-Verse figures are hard to make because, you know, there will be different versions of them, so there will be like some scenes where he has a lot of webbing on his arms and some scenes where he doesn't have any. So I didn't do like any webbing on this figure because of that, because I couldn't really figure out what to do, but I'm happy with the way he turned out. I wish there was a little bit more of a fade on the arms. I might go back and try to remake that some, but the little symbols on the side of his arms, really proud of there. And he has paper, accessories, and some E-tape for this belt. And really happy with the legs, and his dogs are out. Oh shoot, dropped him. And then I do have an accessory for him too. This is his, I want to say bangle, but that might not be it, and I'm really sorry if that's not it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Inside of the web, because he like has it inside the web and he plays with it, and thought that was really cool, so I decided to not make it on his arm but give it to him as an accessory to shoot out inside the web, and I think it looks pretty cool like that. So yeah, but these are all my Spider-Verse figures so far. I have a Miles that is half done, and waiting to order some pieces for him, but I'm going to make Miguel first. So I'll be making him pretty soon, but really proud of this collection so far. Really excited to see where they go, and I just kind of wanted to share them off as a little update. And yeah, I hope you guys really like them. I am hoping to wanted to record these because I'm kind of hoping to restart the channel in some ways before this summer break ends. So I have a couple things I'm working on, a couple things you guys will be really excited about, and yeah, but it's very difficult for me to focus on content and even focus on customs right now. I mean, these, as well as my Sick Fig and the Talkman minifigure, have been all the minifigures I've made this year. So it's just been really hard for me to focus on this, but it's still my hobby, and I still want to make them, and I've been doing a lot of effort to make some videos this summer, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.